Marvin. You can gather out of this book, our group started when a Walter Gomer was sent to a Mr. W.T. Sargent's farm. He worked on the farm then. When the war broke out, he enlisted, and when he returned, he was offered a warder's job in the Gladstone jail. Port Pirie was registered in 1910 between troop for 58 to 80. So I should imagine that's how many groups were registered within that count. Beltana boys who done scouting in Gladstone were Robert Bradley, he worked for T. Simpson. W.F. Gamble, he worked for A. Bleasing. John Gibson, he worked for R.F. Humphreys. Walter Gomer worked for W.T. Sargent. And John Lowe worked for R.H. Humphreys. Over the years, Gladstone had a Queen Scout, which is the highest that you can get, the highest reward you get in Scouts, and he was Wayne Morris Garrett. He was a venturer and was awarded his Queen Scout Award in 1964. Leaders of the past, if anyone knows of anyone else that fits in between these, Reginald Waldock, he was 1938 to 51, so that's the oldest one that we can find at the moment. Scouter A.D. Harris was 1934. Archibald Peake, 1954 to 55. Derek Cranville, I don't know if it had Cranville and then a dash and short, so whether it was a hyphenated name, 61 to 64. Barry Martin, 1970 to 72. Maureen Jones, 1973 and still going.
Strong.
Tim Arthur, 1973, and there was a Rodney somebody, and I can't remember his surname. Him sort of come along after, not long after I got here, and Rodney was only like a learner as a scout leader, and he was doing a few things wrong, so I talked him into coming back to Scouts. He wanted to retire, but I didn't let him. And then Peter and Valmay Clark in 1974 to 78, John Arvin 1977 to 84, Leonard Feltman 1977-78, Jackie Victory 1980-84, Howard Brooks 81 to 84 as an activity leader, Wayne Hanley 1984-85, Bob Babington, and I've got 1900, but I haven't found out his proper date yet. Michael Arvin was a leader for 6 months. Gary Jones was 1980 to 88. Warren Jones was 82 to 89. Michael Chappell, 1989 to 6 months. Martin Fitzpatrick, 1983, and I think he's still going. And in one of the albums, I think you'll see Martin's warrant that didn't get returned after we had our 90th. Tony Hargens, 1998. He came from Crystal Brook, but he was only here a little while. A bloke by the name of Cyril Rouse. I don't know when he was here. Michael Reynolds, 1994 to 95. Narelle Pearce, 91 to 94. And Simon Huckle helped out for a while in 96. So if anyone knows of any other...
Michael Victory?
I haven't got Michael there, I've got Jackie.
You got Jackie, but that's
Yeah, I could imagine they'd be around the same time, wouldn't they? I'll have to find out about that. Find out from Jackie.
Well, I'm 75 years old, and I don't remember going to Scouts after I was 15. So that gets you back into what, late 40s, early 50s, about 1950, and there was a Dick Gale was 1949.
49. And who was your leader?
Dick Gale.
Who?
Dick Gale?
Dick Gale.
Yeah. That's what I can remember.
Well, what about Trevor? Trevor Gale?
No, that doesn't ring a bell.
No.
I reckon Bob Babington would have been 77.
Yeah, because he was before me.
Was he?
As my good son said, Dad, they're looking for a leader, and then I was 10 years getting out of it.
Welcome to the club.
No, really.
He was still around 84.
I just started to it.
He was still around 84. I don't know if he was still leading on.
I'm not sure when they left.
Because he went
Before
to,
85.
He's down in Kadina. He's passed on now, but his wife is still in Kadina.
Yeah, we know all that, but we're trying to work out when he was a leader here.
Oh, right.
We were over the other side.
yeah.
I don't know whether he... I can't remember whether he moved over there or...
No, I've just had that many go
Yeah, I was
through,
just saying,
and
she'll know.
yeah.
I know
But he went to 79, he went we went to
Jamboree.
the Jamboree at Perth.
Well, you reckon he was still there in 84, Andrew?
I don't know whether he was actually leading. I know he had something to do with Scouts.
Yeah, I reckon he might have been a group leader.
He moved up to
Dad was the group leader when Red was the group leader.